Morning, Charles. Happy Sunday. Nice little chilly morning here. You should be fishing. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Maybe about noon. Roll out and try out Mama D's new kayak. I'll be right back, Charles. We've been waiting for a long time. Who'd I miss? Who'd I miss? Anybody? Man, I had allergies coming on. I guess it's that time of the year. It's the most sneezy time of the year. What a day, what a day. Got to hit one, got to hit them all. I have noticed since we put the camera up at this area, there is a whole lot less people dumping here, which is a good thing, I guess. I'm sure the campground is quite a mess. The first Saturday night of official summer camping here, and it was completely full. We'll make a little drive through there. Hard to believe I'm doing this without coffee this morning. Wild. Well, it looks like it wants to be a pretty day. Nope. No, they don't. They just want to come in and look for a minute and leave, but that's cool. You can teach them to speak, but you can't make them talk, man. Yep. You're right along every day. You know, it's kind of not bad, but it's those people. People kind of like to chat, you know. They want to be there, but they don't want to do anything. And that's lots of rabbits out today. It's about the third one I've seen. I know next week we are going to be back on the trail all week long. I got 4 days and 3 camping spots to clean out. Gotta cut trees and make some paths, put in some tent pads. Get some picnic tables down in there with the fire rings. Probably set a couple more pad posts. Now this is what I'm talking about. Nice and quiet. It's all ready to go. We're just waiting on the book signs to come in, and then it will be completely finished. Probably a little trimming here and there, but this is how it should be, man. Packed to the gills. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you stopping by. A lot of fishing going on here. Welcome in, guys. There was 22 people in here just a second ago. A lot of people come in and just look around, and at least they all got a tour of the campground, Charles. A little bit of this and that to get picked up. Hit the like, guys, and say hello to us. We like talking to you. Now we're back to 14. We're doing good, guys. A lot of incoming. You got Mike here from Out and About with M&D coming at you this beautiful Sunday morning. We just took a little tour of the Independence Campground here in Ohio. I think everything was full but one spot. Jump in the chat and say hello to us. Oh yeah, it's a pretty nice place. And almost getting too green, man. Got to start trimming the sidewalls up here. We got all the gravel laid and all the mulch in the kids trail. Like I said, all the posters set. So as soon as those signs come in, we'll attach them to the brackets. I forgot the name of the book we're gonna get, but welcome in, guys, welcome in. I bet we've had 50 people pop in and pop out. A lot of people up on Sunday morning. I was going to do another live last night about 12:30, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? As soon as I sit down to start doing stuff, I started yawning again. I'm like, I'm going to watch a little TV and go to bed. Maybe one of these days, Charles, if you have a chance, we'll do a little catfishing live one night down on the river. Do they allow you to have fires on the riverbank, Charles? How about the fires? Can you still burn on the side of the river? Well, we can definitely clear that, man. Sure, there's enough rock we can build a nice little fire ring. Of course, we're going to have some chairs and some room to sit. If this place would stay this quiet all the time, good deal. Are you near a bridge or something? Probably a lot of people stop there and fish if it's a good spot then. We got a few out here this morning from Indiana fishing. Got to figure out where my picnic table went. I'm pretty sure they threw it over the wall. Well, I bet if we do a weeknight, it won't be as bad. I'm sure it's probably packed on the weekends there, so we'll try and plan on a weekday. That way it's not too bad. Hang out here just for a second. We'll see what's going on. Oh man, hello Canadian bacon, maple sage. Yes, we like potatoes. Give me some of them there bacons. How is Canada, Canadian bacon? Yeah, we got several of these along the way here that are pretty great, but the problem is they like dragging the picnic tables all the way down to the river and they don't bring them back. Canadian bacon. Check them out, Charles. Do they have a channel or just a cool name? French fry, potatoes. Hello from Brazil. How are you, Admir? Welcome in, welcome in. How is your lovely weather today? Still raining? Ohio in the USA. Hello, Next Carnival. How are you? Tell us where you're from, man. How's your weekend going? Pretty great, pretty great. It's a beautiful day here in Ohio. That's what I thought, Charles. Every once in a while we'll latch onto a YouTuber with more subscribers. How is everyone doing today? And what's your plan? What's the plan of action? 24 people in here. We should be chatting all over the place, guys. You've got Mike here from Out and About with MND, and I asking you and encourage you to please check out the channel, watch some videos, thumbs up, thumbs down, drop a comment, and subscribe. Yeah, we got some pretty great places here that fish all night, Charles. Nice open area, and we tried to keep everything clear of brush down by the edges of the water. That way there's no problem with getting all tangled up and banged up in the limbs. I know, Charles, nobody wants to talk to us. Plenty of birds and woodpeckers are going to town. But the geese seem to be moving away. Not near as many geese. Maybe they all have headed back to Canada already. Well, that's good, man. I could save all the bait I need to save. Get a couple things of nice chicken liver and some. I need to find me some more bait cups. Now, we had two big squirrels up there, but the birds run him off. Well, there goes our woodpecker upstream. Look there, it's Michigan against the Buckeyes. Bluebird against Redbird. Yeah, I was just going to mention that. That is also the Ohio State bird, too. I told them once that Ohio should get their own friggin' bird. That's ours, but I think one other state also has the cardinal. Mr. GP going live. Hello, Rick. Well, we've been trying to move them around and do different times and to try and catch new people coming in, but you're not the first that says, hey, I haven't seen you. That's because, you know, instead of 7 we go to 8, or instead of 7 we go to noon, but we're trying to bounce it around a little bit. Hopefully next week we'll be back onto our 7 o'clock schedule in the morning. Most of these kids are out of school, so they're sleeping late. Oh, birdie. Oh, birdie. I think that's all I got for Zoom. Because somebody comes here every morning and puts about a pound of corn on top of that stump. You get those big birds and you can just watch them. They'll just knock all the little stuff out of the way to get to those big pieces. And well, I'm kind of thinking now that I'm out, kids should probably go to school all the time. Especially if they're behind in their curriculum activities, you know, if they are not achieving a passing grade, they should stay a little longer. And hopefully, well, I don't think the signs will be here, but I'd like to get a nice video of the kids trail out. So, you know, that blue jay didn't want to eat. He just wanted to run everybody off. I don't know what they are, maybe martins or something, but they're solid black and they got orange sleeves on the top of their wings. They just come to terrorize, man. They don't eat, they just kick it all off and spread it out. And somebody reported Friday night that they seen a panther, but I know they didn't. I'm hoping they didn't. But we do have a big solid black cat in here, and he is just slick as grease. I don't know what kind of cat he is, but uh-oh, here we go. Yeah. Hooked-on phonics used to be a pretty big thing. I thought that was a woodpecker there, but wasn't for sure. He looked kind of small, but I seen a big woodchuck go through just right before we zoomed in there. He was probably the size of a small duck. Yeah, I mean, if they leave it up to the kids to do on their own, evidently some people don't know what the hell 20 mile an hour is. Sometimes I'm in the wrong uniform, that's all I can say. Shrinkity dinkity. But we'll see how this goes, and maybe we will. take a little walk. If there, I know there was a lot of people on it this weekend, but I'm sure they've thrown a ton of trash out. We'll take a little walk, Charles. Like I say, we don't have the signs on the post yet because they're still being made at the other park, but we'll do a little walk here. All right, Rick, you have a good rest of your weekend. And hopefully we don't lose signal in here somewhere, Charles. Yeah, I'd rather be sitting here writing friggin' tickets than doing the maintenance. But like I said, we got a good gravel base down. I forget how many, 26 ton of gravel we put down first. I put down first. I won't say we. And then almost $4,000 in mulch that has been spread out here so far. We could probably use a little more, but we got some old stuff in the back. I'll build up some of the little low edges here in the turn. If you're hanging with us, guys, please hit that thumbs up. Follow along with us. I'm sure they'll make a big shindig about getting this thing when we get the sign set and put up, but it'll probably work out to where all this happens while I'm on vacation again, so you know how it is when somebody killed a bird, when you do all the work, but yet someone else always gets the credit, you know. It's always about the friends group who have probably spent a whole hour on this trail picking up sticks and throwing them into the brush where they think they can't be seen. But it's definitely a lot smoother than some of the trails I've been on in the last few weeks. You can see my backhoe took out. I still have to do a little trimming here and there, but I think it turned out pretty great. Pretty great. And I would love to have a nice little picnic area back here. This is my kind of camping area here, man. Get back under these pines and stay hidden. Yep, and that's how I try to make most of my videos. I want you to see what I see out here. And then just got a little bit of finishing up right here on the very entrance to this. with what little bit of mulch I have back here. And this is us. This will be our storybook trail, complete with a little library there. And there's our famous internet killing tree, Charles. Somebody left their toy. Well, it ain't often when we get to stroll down through the park, so. And I do have another little side trail here started on the back, but I really haven't had time to get anything going over here. But if I stick around, I do have plans for almost a mile-long trail in the back on the side of the canal. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with Mike and out and about with M&D. Another good fishing spot. But this is the rugged portion that I cut through here. As you can see, it's already been flooded once, so that's why we really didn't want to put much effort into it. And this also has some pretty good little fishing spots on it. Drops down to the river's edge where it's nice and flat. Well, that's kind of what I think too, Charles, until you put a table back here and then you have to put a trash can and then they start fires on the where they're not supposed to be burning, and then, you know, one thing leads to another, and then you have to remove everything just because they just dumping trash and everything. But I mean, it did not take this one long to grow back up whatsoever, but I only made one pass with the mulcher. And then we got to worry about, you know, hey, if the kids get on this trail, you know, it's pretty close to the highway, so then they'd have to put a fence along the highway to keep the kids from running out there. But I think it's still a nice little walking place. It's got a great sunshine coming up. Sunrise. We've had a pretty good group hanging with us this morning here. I just wish a lot more of them would chit chat. Oh yeah. And of course, this is the new Eagle Landing. Lots of pictures and stuff of the eagles has been taken here over the years. A little bit of history about the park. All these pictures were taken on site, which were pretty cool. A little bit of facts about the bald eagle. Takes them 4.5 years to get that head turning completely white. And as you can, well, you can barely see it now, but straight across there is one of our biggest eagle's nests in the park. We have 5 of them now. Yep, the boss likes his resin. And just a little more either. Each log bench is supposed to be the width of an eagle's span, 7 to 8 feet. Which is pretty cool. So we'll get back up here to the truck, finish out our rounds, and go home. I may see if the daughter wants to hit one of the metro parks today. I think it's going to be a great day for a trail. But 11 people in here, 17 now, guys. Say hello in the room. Drop a hi in the chat and let us know where you're from. And that's kind of why we put the fence up on this side, because this is kind of the turnaround spot. We're going to have, I think, 7 pages on one side of the trail and 7 pages on the other. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah, he's a big one. I mean, when you look at him from 420 feet away, see what I'm saying? Now, somebody even went down here and had him a fire going down there. That's just what ruins everything for these people. We cleared it out so they can have a nice place to view and hang out, but yet they want to pop in and start friggin' fires everywhere. But when you got ODNR that absolutely do nothing to stop it, that's what you get. 23 people, guys. Someone say hello. Hang out with us. And this is usually where we see the deer a lot on the other side of the river. But we got 10 more good minutes, guys. We can get some good conversation going. Hello, Cripple Creek. Good morning, good morning. I bet you have been out and already fed everything on the farm. It's just a beautiful day. It's still flowing pretty good. It's up a lot because usually you can see a little island out there in the middle, but there was a lot of kayakers this weekend that do like a Memorial Day triathlon thing where they walk for 3 miles, bike for 3 miles, and then they kayak for 3 miles. So pretty. It's a lot better with this sunshine coming out. But you probably just missed our little storybook trail hike. I showed Charles the almost finished portion of it. But we've kept anywhere from 14 to 20 people in here with Absolutely no one talking but me and Charles. I don't know. I think sometimes I can yap with the best of them, but getting people to be involved is one thing. Oh yeah, people love it. I mean, if this park would put in a little money, it is a beautiful place. I mean, there is probably room you could put spaciously 20 or 30, full, have a camping area, complete with all hook up and running. But the state didn't want to upkeep it, so it's closed down now. There should be some pretty good creeks that run through Winchester there, ain't it? What is that, the Licker? Are you close to Licking River there? Cave Run Lake? Are they still letting you people primitive camp and fish back in there, I know. Man, there used to be some big muskie out of there. Yeah, me and Charles were just talking about that. Doing a little catfishing on the river one night. Probably somewhere along the Vanceburg area there. Cripple Creek, do you have a pond on your farm? Six more minutes, people, and we will have completed yet another. Really? That's cheaper. I think they wanted $70 for an out of state, but I think we pay 25 here. But like I say, I'm supposed to be fishing free in Kentucky. Seems like they raise them every year. I remember when I used to pay $16.50. Hit the thumbs up, guys, and say hello. Get out of the way, little rain dove. I won't go much farther for the next 4 minutes because, you know, I will lose signal. Yeah, most of them will do 3 days. Now in Kentucky, when you turn, what is it, 65, I don't think my mom or dad needed a fishing license, and I don't think they paid property taxes after 65. One of these days, man, we're going to take that tree out. That's why I would love to latch on to me about 10, 20 acres down there. It'll be tax-free in 5 more years. Are you 65 now? I didn't think so. Yeah, I think Ohio, I think you have to be 80 to fish for free. Not for sure, but they do give discount to seniors up here. You know, we got the infamous Golden Buckeye card, but a lot of places up here do veteran too, but I never asked for any of that stuff. But it's almost time for a new haircut and a new vacation. Back up to 11, guys, and we've hit our 1 hour. Anybody else in the room want to say hello before we get out of here and hit that thumbs up? Somebody just did. We appreciate you, so tell us where you're from out there and say hello. Believe us, man, we really enjoy talking to you, so don't be shy. Keep them clicking, keep them clicking. Let's make one extra drive to the back before we leave. We'll give them their money's worth today, guys. That's for sure. And you guys just got to ride the roller coaster. I don't know why that little bird wants to sit right in the middle of the road. Shoebird. Yeah, I mean, I do not understand that I am running 21 mile an hour and it looks like I'm crawling. And these people have to be running 20, 30, 40 mile an hour. I don't have to mow it, but sometimes I help. I have two mowers that work part-time and they do more goofing off than they do anything. But yeah, I have mowed this entire place before by myself. Oh yeah. Well, that's the way it was here. I mean, it was, some spots was 7, 8 inches tall here. Like mowing a hayfield. Yes, we have had no rain since yesterday morning. Had a pretty good day on Friday. All the way in the back, we have 25 spots. Yeah, this place stays flooded about 3 weeks out of the year. I like it when it's completely closed down, but man, it makes a heck of a mess to clean up, that's for sure. Now the woods over to my left side right now is, I'm going to put about a 2-foot trail, maybe three at the most, all around that canal lip. It'll stretch for over a mile. If I can get the mowers working good, where I don't have to pick up any slack, but I'm going to go in right here by this fence, the campground gate, go into the woods there and run it for a mile. Nope, not yet. Plenty of snakes. I'd like to see more deer get in here, but too many dogs and traffic and animals. Plenty of raccoons and beaver and otter and yep, I think every spot but two is filled. This guy's got a nice little setup. He just brings his tent and it's right on the back of his trailer. Never has to unpack. Pretty cool. Some of these people have got some pretty great setup. So we're right on that.
Hope I'm not in trouble. I cleaned all the shrubbery.
Nope. Looks good to me. Appreciate it.
I thought, you know what? I was out here years ago. It was all open. I want it back like that.
Yeah. That's okay with me. Have a good one, man. Perfect timing. At least we got a camper host this weekend, Charles. Maybe tomorrow morning won't be as bad, or Tuesday morning when they start to roll out of here. But we like it when they're full, that's for sure. And it was good that they all pretty much, used the gravel areas that we had designed for them. Pretty great, pretty great. And there you go, Cripple Creek. 25 spots, 24 campers. I was hoping to get a little more enthusiasm about that with my t-shirt video. Hit over 20,000 views, but I have yet to get one ordered, but that's okay. I mean, yeah, I was hoping that, hey, we could maybe give some away at the little meetup if we had get anybody to show up for that. But nope, they really no spot. I give them, this is the first year they've even had a place to park. That used to be before they'd pull in one spot, drive over the hill, and come out somewhere else. There's just no discipline whatsoever here. I mean, these people, this place was known for free camping until I started here. Yep, the last one I was at, I mean, they had signs everywhere. You had to back your camper in or put your tents in the back, and then you had to park crossways over your driveway to be away from the road. Yep, there's no enforcement here whatsoever. People know they can get away with whatever they want, which makes it kind of sad and hard on the people that have to take care of the place. But it's the same way, you know, we'll be mowing, or these guys will be mowing here, and people can plainly see you mowing, but they will pull over right in your way and park. I think the next big event they have is a biker rally. That's going to be really great. I will not be here. Yeah, you tell me, Ron is still in, right? He has got to be getting close to 20 years. And what is, you say he's going to be first sergeant? Well, Charles, we are about to that big tree again, so I'm going to say goodbye to everyone, and thank you for hanging out with me this hour and almost 20 minutes. So we will say our goodbyes, and we will catch you soon. Looks like it's maybe clouding over for a little bit of rain today, but thank you, Cripple Creek, for hanging out. So we will catch you guys on the next round. Appreciate you very much.